When most people hear the term advertising, they think of the golden era that spanned from 1960 to 1980. However, the origin story and the story that we'll be telling today began long ago in the year 2759 BC. It was a land before technology. It was the land of the gods. The voice of the gods. It was March 3rd in the Crescent Valley. Hermon, the high priestess and architect of Pharaoh Khufu, was facing a public relations nightmare. The construction of the Great Pyramid was slated to begin in just a few days, yet 30% of his workforce was protesting. The protests stemmed from the general public's lukewarm feelings towards the Sphinx. The Sphinx was initially designed as a stone structure. However, at the last moment, Amun decided, as an attempt to add to the realism of the structure, to cover the entire Sphinx in camel's hair. This decision, while initially popular, proved devastating. Camel's hair holds water extremely well, and as a result, the Sphinx took on an unnatural smell. One worker said this about the smell: "God has forsaken me and my family." Another worker said this: "Every day I scrub my skin with salt as an attempt to remove the smell. The smell remains, and now I have burns across my entire body." Ultimately, the hair had to be burned off the Sphinx, and the public's trust in group projects was severely damaged. Knowing this, Hermon knew he had to act quickly to recharge his labor force's enthusiasm for backbreaking stonemasonry work. Feeling anxious and unsure, Hermon decided to unwind by burning some bushes. And that's when it hit him: triangles. The general population had never seen a triangle before. 3 sides with acute angles was simply too confounding for the mind to understand at that point in time. This was technology so advanced and so foreign that the mere sight of such technology inspired action. Of course, this shaped tactic was not without historical precedent. The same phenomenon had occurred when they rolled out the circle, but of course that's a story for another day. Fearing delays, Hermon assembled his team rapidly and got to work. He removed the hat of an architect and replaced it with that of an advertiser. His idea was to spread the idea of the triangle through keychains. A small pyramid attached to a keychain gave the workers a goal, a concept that they could wrap their tiny brains around. The workers ultimately were afraid of the keychains, as the edges and corners were both sharp and pokey. However, this fear of the concept undoubtedly led the workers to strive for greatness. This has been history's greatest advertising campaigns. We'll see you next week.